That was nice of you. Thanks.
Alchemist.
Okay. Sparta are going fast this game, which is, I mean, it's kind of fair, right? Like, this hero is going to farm pretty well. Well, they should be able to control CS pretty well here with the Enigma plus Bloodseeker just be able to heal up. A little bit worrying, though. You're already seeing the problems that arise here. Crystallize is already on low on HP and forced to use the salves. Wait, what? Oh, he has to salve. He has to burn it here. He's still going to be close to death.
Well,
we're going to go. Yep, LTW's going. He wants this. Crystallized first blood. Sparta. Well, they came in. They feel a bit cheeky. A lot of HP lost, but we won't care too much. And if you do get harassed, it's a one-on-one. There's never a two-on-one feeling to the lane, which right now is exactly how it does feel.
Yeah, you can always bounce back if you're on mid. You get some stacks on your thirst from the side lanes, and then suddenly you get all the CS on mid.
Oh, Alchemist. Okay. This is a lane that should be quiet as a mouse until level 6, but magical.
Overall, I understand why he died. He was a bit too greedy, and every last hit that he can get matters a lot to him because he's an alchemist, right? But at the same time, not looking great. PA with 13 denies and 15 last hits, minute 4, and also a kill to her name.
And Bigman top. Oh, LTW in return, though, will fall. So 1 for 1 in the end. Taking the core is more important.
Blizzy.
They're going in as well.
There's nothing in their arsenal that's gonna help them with the TA.
Also, Chew just sneaking in ward in the camp to make sure Nyx's life is even harder than it already is. Meanwhile, bot, though, BZZ's gone.
Yeah,
they rotate round.
Yeah, but that's a problem. He has no support. Usually you have these dual lanes, and so far Immersion is doing a really good job at... What? Lizzie, top lane?
Oh, going in. Gets hands on Immersion, tosses him back here, but it won't be enough. And now it's going to be free here as the top lane against Blizzy. Gets hit up by the Corrosive Haze. Going to toss a tree, but I think you know how this one ends.
Yeah, this is awesome for Espada. I mean, it's basically greed from Tiny.
Yeah, he plays this interesting style, you see, where if your team could just buy time, say you're going to die, okay, can you buy an extra 10 seconds? Because give maybe 1 creep wave worth to an Alchemist, and he'll get more value out of that than you'll get out of the gank.
Bottom lane, we see another aggression movement.
Yeah, they're trying to get on a Seneko here. He's going to actually pop the trees for them. Espada, need to be careful. BZZ going to be helped by the Rupture and the stun. Going to dodge out the blood right there. The Winter Curse is going to be there to slow down Blizzy so he can't get involved. But they'll still find a Posada in the tree line as BZZ does fall. Yeah. Can't move away from that quick enough. I mean, you're kind of done so. At this stage, when you get hit by a Rupture, there's not really a way out of that for you.
No, bounty runes, though, they really have to commit to them again. Wyvern is committing on the... Oh.
It's going to be a fight. Immersion pays the price, though. Wanted it so badly. And meanwhile, on the top...
really wanted that one.
Seneko... No, Seneko didn't steal the room, but he'll be able to get his own one. Misha can't stop him.
Yeah, so they only got 1 bounty rune, considering they have an alchemist. Not great. He has his Radiance finished up now. Top lane, Seneko?
Seneko's dead. They just run him down. Use the shrine as well. Extra value for them. Pink's coming out, though. Choose moving across with the sprint. Looking on to Misha, maybe. Nope. Gets the steal, holding up in a place. LTW tries to the Shikuchi away, still will be able to escape as the avalanche isn't enough. The toss on Amisha will clean him up, and Chu in response does have the Shikuchi. LTW getting low, will be forced to use the time lapse.
The Black Hole was committed as well for that kill, so they do not have that tool any longer. I actually can't believe that they did not manage to kill this Lardar in a Black Hole.
Oh, they will find Misha though. Brought back into the Blood Ray, and just ran down by the Bloodseeker.
Look at that speedy little Rubik with Sukuchi.
He's so happy. Like, he's gonna find this. I mean, just revealed the blink. Immersion's forced to use Cold Embrace. No, that's got a little bit too deep here. They're gonna be able to chase him down. He does have the meld available. We'll just stand here for the time being, just worried about whether they're going on him. The Midnight Pulse does scare them off though.
Tiny though, Shadow Bladed.
Oh, goes in. Avalanche toss coming out. They will clean up LTW. He's not tanky enough to survive this. I'm guessing he didn't take... No, he's not even 10. He doesn't even have the choice to take the strength talent yet.
Sometimes they go for Radiance into Blink, which is like this game. Sometimes they go Radiance Manta into Blink, which is more often. I think he decided to go for this Blink as he kind of feels like he has to fight our Silencer.
Blizzy, he finds Silencer. Immersion down to half HP already. And actually, Nyx looking to blink in with a stun available here. Needs to be careful. The Blood Right's going to be there. And Immersion won't connect on him. Now the Rupture's going to come out. Nyx still trying to chase down, but won't be able to move too much further. Now, BCZ finds the target on the side. Crystallized low on HP already. Needs to move away from this. Somebody turn around the toss back. Sparta, are they going to be turned on here? Nyx actually dies, and BCZ, he can't run away quick enough. The Blood Right's going to be there. He'll use the Submarine Crush, but it won't change the outcome. Ju hit up and killed off by the Winner's Curse. So they get consolation prize. But that is still an incredibly big failure for the side of Espada in their gank attempt.
Yeah, but he we already stated that he had a decent time on top lane. It wasn't that bad. Tiny mid.
Oh, Blizzy found Immersion here. Avalanche going to be there. The toss available as well, and they'll clean it up. This is the greedy factor. This is
the super greedy factor. It's not only the greedy factor that he's farming his dagger there. That's kinda understandable. That he's not buying sentries. He's not helping his position 5. Misha is very poor. They do not have enough sentries versus this Tiny. Slardar caught.
Yep, brought back here. Slivering Crush on him as well. The Blood Right's going to be there. Slowed as well by the trap. Silenced up. He just has to turn around and accept his fate. They do run him down straight after getting their hands on the Aegis as well. And I think you're right about Misha just being so poor.
Close to dying, but he used time-lapse at the last second. So, Rubik, you're stuck, boy.
You've made an interesting choice here. Enjoy your positioning for the next 10 seconds.
Yeah, they don't see him.
That's actually unfortunate as well. They want to be on the Nyx, who has blinked into the tree line himself and turned off his radiance. Look at this. He's like, I am not here, but no. They find Slardar instead. The Avalanche, the toss is there. He's going to have to turn around with Slivering Crush, but stunned up with the Malphite. It's going to be held in the place by Rubik. They'll get the kill. And Nyx will move away, but Chu is hunting alone right now. Still not picking up sentries, though. It's all on Misha, and that means he has to budget what he has, which is problematic.
The life of a position 5 support, man, feels bad.
When your POS 4 has what he needs and has a gold talent. It feels pretty good, right? Yep, nice stun on the 2. Bloodseeker, there's a black hole coming up. The Global Silence to return. The BKB forced down the Bloodseeker, gonna move away. Blizzy Shadowbladed up, thought twice about using the Avalanche combo. He needs a target. There it is. They time that back as well. Toss. They're gonna get a Rupture. No! ILTW kills himself off. BCZ gonna get low. She will finish him off with the Scoochie Immersion. There's the Winner's Curse coming into effect, but it won't matter. Magical's going to be fine. Immersion most definitely will not. Chu gets the double kill. They clean up. They use the black hole, but they get just as much value out of it. Range Rax is already down to half HP. You could not underestimate what happens when a TA gets in your high ground, especially a Blood Rage TA. Goodbye, building.
Old Tiny.
So young. Oh, yeah, Blizzy went in pretty hard. They find Immersion. No Winner's Curse is going to be available. He's too dead, too fast. Now, there's the Winner's Curse in return coming out of Slardar. The control of the Weaver as well. Crystallize looking to go work here. The BKB is going to be there. Now the buyback coming out. Meanwhile, Nyx is jumping the back line. Looking at Espada. Can they do this? Magical going to be down to half HP. The BKB is going to come out. There's the Winner's Curse finally, but no one being caught inside it. Chu in the base will fall. But they still haven't dealt with the cause. They'll finally turn around and find Bloodseeker, though. And they just have to run away. Magical unable to assail his opponents, and Seneko in the tree line is gonna just dodge out the swarm, but they see him. It's done. Alright.
They do get 4 of them, but they do commit 3 buybacks, right? Did they commit more? No. They did commit 3 buybacks. And there's a double damage rune right next to the rush to make it even easier for them.
I mean, come on. Let's be totally honest here, Liz. Everyone knows competitive games are scripted. Right?
Yeah,
why would your pubs be any different? Oh, look at this smoke, though. Seneko, he's got a black hole opportunity. If they stack up a little bit, the Blood Right's going to connect on the Misha. He hasn't used the Global Silence yet. Now Nyx going deep. He wants to get rid of the threat straight away. Seneko will fall. Meanwhile, Crystallize chasing forward. Will get hit up by the Winner's Curse. And Nyx thrown across here, but with the Rupture on top and won't care too much. BKB comes out with Crystallize. Will turn to fight. Can they get through him quick enough? The Cold Embrace, the buy time. Magical in the back, but the Global Silence finally coming out. Misha's dead. BZZ down to half HP already. Needs to move away from Magical, and they'll turn around. The BKB, Nyx. He might burn up here. He's going to die. Triple kill with Magical. 100 for more. He blinks forward. Immersion will fall as well. They're in the base. They are ready to hit buildings. The creep wave not quite with them yet. And
the pause.
Seneco's like, sorry guys. Lag. That's the only reason I didn't get a 5-man black hole.
Yeah, this I actually thought like,
they're going.
Seneko is pinging it. I actually expected them to go for throne instantly.
Well, they're going to do it. And this is going to force the Sparta in an awkward scenario. They've only got their Slardar available. None of their other cores are going to be up in time here. They don't have buybacks either.
Yeah, that's...
There you go. GG. All right. Game 1, NaVi. 31 minutes in. 15k net worth lead, but you're against an Alchemist, so might as well say 30.
So the problem here in the last fight was they fought on their side of the map, even though they had
I mean, that's actually more or less the perfect pick you could give him in this draft, right? Like, there's only one hero that's going to be able to hit him when he has the strafe running. And that's pretty awkward. That's pretty demoralizing. Like, this type of lane, you'd think you'd be able to dominate pretty fast. It's a very defensive lane. Top though.
Spectre was
Blizz is getting blocked out pretty hard here. Nice impale stun, but RTW is going to get the slows from the frost arrows. It's going to be close for Blizzy if they keep blocking. Misha!
The blocks!
Doing so much work here. RTW gets the first blood. Cheeky Prophet.
Bottom lane, Crystallize being bashed.
Yeah, he's... Actually, the Gale's getting him pretty low. Yeah, BZZ, they can't actually finish him off. They need to move back. Crystallize. They're not going to deny him here. They'll let him live. He's got the salve available to him. But... I was about to say, BCC's run regen quick and actually dive in the tower here. Merchant just want to get rid of the salve, and instead, he actually might die for this. The Gale's going to come up. BCC with the turnaround opportunity, but Seneko refusing to fight back. A big stick will keep him alive. Meanwhile, on the top, we do see a kill on the Drow.
And on the bottom, the
still... Yeah, Barra died in the end. BCC does get to live, but I mean, yes, you stopped the salve.
They basically sent him to base for free. Like, he got denied, so he's in base, and he takes all the items and he ports back bottom. Heals up that Spectre.
I think Crystallize is in trouble here. Barra is pretty committed to this. Merchant going in. Straight away going to strike him up. Crystallize is going to fall.
No denying this time.
Refused to even use the tango. He had one. He was just cutting trees casually. I'm not sure what the gain.
Yeah, Clinks.
Oh, Clinks is here. Yep, they might go for the impale opportunity on the Chew. Magical moving up. But that Death Pulse may have just given it away. LTW should know what's coming. Uh-oh. Impale gonna connect. The silence will not save the Drow. Or the Fairy Fire might. Nope. Still final Siren arrow. Magical just toying with his opponents right now. Anyone on the bot? Crystallize. Well, he's taking a lot of damage here. Merchant. So praying for a bash. He's gonna charge in now because Misha showed up. Teleported in. They'll find the kill. And now the TP out by Seneko. He'll be able to make his escape just in time.
Right. All right. This bar has been bashing a lot.
This doesn't have charge for a few seconds. Chew, nicely done to save his 4. Uh-oh.
Well, tanky. However, Clinks.
Yep, Magical's coming in. He's level 8. He wants to party here. BZZ might be in trouble. It's going to be a Horn. Crystallize moving up the top lane. The Gale's going to come up. BZZ dead. The charging from Merchant's Brave. Will he be able to get away in time? He should be able to, because guess what? Blizzy is still not level 6. Finally hit it. Just a moment too late.
If you remember that last game, they actually had a lot of issues with that. Shadow Bladed Tiny, picking them off all the time. This game, though, they've wisened up and they're kind of doing better against that. Top lane.
Oh, Gale. Blizzy, they're going on him here. He does have to go Shroud available. We'll throw it out. Now the chain force is going to be emergent. Trying to cancel them, trying to move away, but the TP out is going to fail.
Oh, the
trees. Why did he not move away the trees? And while that's happening, actually, Chew falls in the bot lane here. Crystallize hides in the tree line, but back to Misha not moving those trees away. That's the reason that his ever faithful Spirit Breaker is dead.
Every bounce went on to him, man.
It's true.
Well. Oh, Misha.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Magical's been seen, though, and now it's going to try to go to work. The Sprout's going to be there, but it won't save him because Crystallize moves across. Patience from Crystallize pays off.
Yeah, so overall, they do get their 2 supports.
Snako?
Glitch.
Full lining forward. Nyx is out of mana already, though. Needs to be careful, move away. Magical, A creep. Yeah, LTW might be in a little trouble. The Gale does connect. Now there's going to be a Haunt there. Who do they go on, though? They're trying to decide. There we go. Moving forward on Espada. They maximize the use of Haunt before making their move. They don't have enough of the Spectral Dagger. Will with the Wand, though. They might look to dive this, in fact. Magical's moving around the side. Immersion. Impale connects, and they'll be able to clean up the kill. Magical getting pretty scary. Crystallize also finished off BZZ in the tree line. And Nyx is just using the shrine to make sure he can escape this.
Yeah, they just take out those wards. They're super important in this game. Vision game is basically everything. If you keep them low on sentries and observers, at least sentries, Nyx and Clinks are
Seneca's baiting, though. Nyx is in trouble because Nyx just went on Nyx and they will clean up the kill. Magical just waiting for that. They'll take that trade.
Yeah, Nyx really wrecked Nyx there.
Just split pushing, whereas the ward game here is the huge difference. And this smoke...
It is, right? Like, it's very hard for you to just run around as a support and the ward versus Nyx and Clinks. But if if you can port somewhere to ward.
Oh, no.
That's good.
Oh no, Crystallize just showed up mid. They put down the ward team instantly. The blade mail will not protect him. The TP's coming in. Maybe they get on BZZ in time. Death Pulse need to get him low for the opportunity for the side, but no. Side down on LTW. A little bit too late. They'll still be able to clean up the kill. Double kill for Nyx on the other side though, because he's cleaning house. He annihilates what was originally the bot lane duo, and Chu moving forward. Nyx has no mana. They could probably get him here. Next time, Impale comes out. You can eat a DD, but it's not going to help you. Alrighty. Once again, I'd say a favorable trade, considering you brought all 5 heroes on the side of Espada.
Basically, when you're playing Venomancer, it's very hard to gank this guy. He can basically take over one side of the map and completely farm there with plague boards everywhere. And if you... Top lane?
Yeah, Chu, just revealed by the dust. Charge through, they do see him. Use the spike carapace to slow down Spirit Breaker return, but there's going to be a zip in. Ball lightning is used, and Chu will fall now. The Magical's been hit as well. The Never Strike's good, but there's the Horn. There's the Chain Frost as well. Nyx trying to move away what little man he has left, but it's too late. He's going to get hit. Mission will be able to make escape, but Immersion will not be so lucky. Nice counter initiation there with the Horn.
Yeah, definitely. Very well done. They get the Nyx Assassin, but they lose the Nyx and the Baraturm, so...
You know, Nyx on Nyx action, like we said. Yeah, I think LTW is dead here. Dagger comes out. I mean, that's cute. You can try, but the strafe's already been used. Magical clean up the kill. It was an admirable attempt, but you're a pitiful drow. You can't live through that.
Kind of opening the map up a bit. It's not great. I think Furion should have done that, maybe with his treants.
Oh no.
Pushing mid.
Blizzy in top, they're charging onto him. Amisha sprouts himself in to make sure he can't move away. And Blizzy hit up by Spirit Vessel as well. The reveal is good. Trying to move away. He can't get enough heals off the Ghost Shroud. He's going to fall.
Yeah, I actually really like the Vessel on BZC versus the Necro. Usually it's an item that you see on position 4s, right?
And just tank. And the fact they have a drow.
They can do this fairly quickly, but...
Magical knows.
They should.
But they know as well.
But do they? They don't have the damage for it.
Chu, they jump in. The spike carapace first though. No, they're all being stunned up. The Sun's going to come out. Only connect on 1. The Poison Nova's there on the 2. Clinks doesn't care about the Spirit Vessel though. Run down BZZ. 1-for-1 trade, but a bigger investment coming out from Espada there.
Can they go back in though? Is that possible?
I'm not sure they can, because the Poison Nova's going to run out soon. Oh, Misha.
No, I mean, Drow.
Seneko has been seen here. And will be forced to fight. Drow moves across. The Chain Frost is going to bounce. Is it going to bounce favorably? Yes, to Misha. They'll be able to find him. They've got this type, but they don't want to use it. They'll get rid of him casually and be able to move across because they've still got all their cores available.
Storm is there, though. He's on that bounty rune, ready and waiting. There's Clinks rotating as well from behind.
Yeah, he spotted the TP, though. Nick should know about this. Be able to move away. Gives up the bounty as well. Oh, Scythe coming out. They finally kill on RTW as Clinks just ambushes the backline. And that will end their dreams of Roche, but gives birth to NaVis.
Storm Spirit can try and go. Oh, they won't go.
No, I think they're worried about Storm potentially zipping in.
Yeah, that's it. Like Storm can try and zip in, maybe steal it. I'm definitely certain they could have done it. As they do seem.
Oh no. Yeah. Speaking of Nyx is in the bot lane. Chu picked up a haze, chasing forward into BZ hit Z here. Impale's gonna come out. Magical doing the work. Won't be quite enough. The Spirit Vessel now never strike through. He's going to die to Immersion instead. The Horde's going to be there. They'll get the kill to BZZ. And now vengeance must be had. Immersion in a little bit too deep. He's just trying to keep all the blood in his head, but it's spilling all over the river.
Yeah, this is definitely favorable for
Misha. Oh. Chu. No, he gets the Impale out. With the Spike Carapace, he'll be fine. Misha just gets baited into his own death here. Is he going to live? No, he's not. The user's going to be there, and he will fall. Nicely done by Chu to give vision. Venge your father.
There's no way. That's armor as well. There's no way whatsoever.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, I can agree with that statement. But even like net worth, I mean, look at them right now. Chu is feeling a little bit poor.
Yeah.
You compare it to the POS 5 on the side of Espada. Oh, look at this. They're charging in. They want Crystallize. They don't realize how many heroes there. Spirit Vessel's going to be there. TP from Misha to be able to clean them up. No response in time. Blizzy showing up. May have made a mistake here. He needs to move away. He's got the Ghost Shroud available. He's going to use the Yules first. When he comes down, though, Silence connects and he's done.
Yeah, the problem with that Yules is you want to save it for after the Vessel. Basically, you buy Yules to get rid of the Vessel or the silences, right?
Roche opportunity has arrived again for the side of Espada, and this time NaVi have no response.
Like, Espada are really pacing this game really well. They're setting the tempo, and They're playing really fast. I think once she has Radiance, they just have to make sure that Espada does not initiate on Crystallize. As long as they don't initiate on Crystallize and there's Radiance up, they can fight. Sneko.
Yeah, ping's coming out about Magical because he's moving bot. He sees that Sneko is being charged by a merchant. Now, Never Strike forced on the Magical here, bashes him through the tree. And now the Horn's going to come out. Looking to move forward. Where's the target? Goes straight on to Misha. Crystallize should be able to burn this down pretty quickly. Nothing to do. Meanwhile, Nyx going in pretty deep. Gets hit up by Nyx with the stun. One life down. Buyback's going to come out from Misha. He needs to get involved very quickly on the back foot. BZZ just being ran down by Crystallize here. Can't even get a good poison over out. Now, the Chain Frost bouncing across. Misha's going to get low on HP, but Sneko will be finished off with stunned up on Nyx. The Scythe down. He gets killed off twice. The buyback, the dieback from the Nature's Prophet. And LTW will walk home without any teammates.
I actually thought it was a bit too soon because he didn't have that Radiance yet. So I expected Lich to just die there and they let him die. But Crystallize just got that Radiance as they were charging.
Oh dear. LTW got revealed by the dust. There's no escape from this. Nicely done by Magical. Just like, and this is the power of Clinks, is when your opponents are a few heroes dead, you don't have to, you can be as bold as you want.
They can't mindlessly keep on charging players any longer. They could have done it up to this point because there was no Radiant Spectre. But from this point onwards, Venomancer?
BZZ making interesting choices here. Blizzy gonna kite him out. There's the Impale coming through. The Blade Mail will protect BZZ somewhat. The poison there finally coming out. Magical getting hit by Never Strike. Might get low here. Can they take him out? The Gale's about to run out. So no, he'll be able to survive this. No, they get him.
The global presence.
Misha, globally present even when he's not there. The Wrath of Nature does secure the kill. Actually,
on the tower.
Yeah, they got the tower, but they were really hoping for a lot more. That many heroes in the rotation. They are still sticking mid, but
it's hard when you smoke as 5. It's very hard that you get kills.
Oh, Sneko gets found though. Media Hammer's gonna be there, but won't be needed. They're able to clean up the kill. TP in by Blizzy. Never Strike's gonna hit on him. He's gonna be protected somewhat. The Horn's now gonna be there. They need to retreat. Crystallize just cutting the back line. Looking on to Misha. Maybe the silence coming out. LCW. Can they get him? It's a question. Misha getting low. They're just all burning up to the Spectre. The Blade Mail as well. They don't have the opportunity to attack. Misha's going to tick out. RTW might go as well, but now the Vortex is going to be a turnaround opportunity. They'll find it. The double impale afterwards. Vengeance must be had. Nyx will fall. RTW gets smashed in the face by the side. And on the side, BZZ helpless to help his own team because he can't even help himself.
Yeah, so even though they went on that Lich before Necro even ported.
They're going again. Magical just use the Skeleton Walk. The Vendetta is available. They do have a Blink Dagger on 2 now. BZZ is very far forward.
He has Blade Mail though, so it's very hard for... Oh, there's Hex though.
No, there we go. Hex comes out. Magical goes to work. Down to half HP already. The charge is going to be there. BZZ barely survives. Spirit Vessel. Never Strike turnaround. He's showing up as well. 4-1 and Magical gets baited in here. Chew is just hiding the tree line, TPing out.
What things had to do is just wait 5 more seconds. Because after that, they would have Haunt. I was checking Spectre the whole time. She had the Haunt on cooldown still. So if they waited just a bit longer...
there it is though. Impale, Scythe coming out. RTW just disappears. The Chain Frost is chasing over the Haunt to the backline. BZZ's going to fall in the Merchant. Left behind as well. RNG. You know what? We talked about the RNG and how Spirit Breaker may have been practicing his bashes, but these Chain Frost bounces have been insane.
Now you can deal with the silence in some other way as well. And you have Yules, so it's very unlikely that this Necro dies. Very hard for them to kill him.
I mean, the timing around these Haunts have been almost flawless, except for that incident mid.
Yeah.
And Magical leading the way. That Hex course, he wants any target.
Back. Look at this. They're all running back. They know what's up.
Oh, did they spot ILTW? They did. The Blink fought. The Impale's going to come out. The Haunt will matter. They get the dust reveal. Now the Scythe comes down. The Spike Carpet's there. Means that Immersion needs to move away from Chew. On the side, though, Nyx, he can't get the full line now. He just dropped a gem. Oh, this is tragic for them. And now they're going to lose a tier 2. They might even lose high ground. There's going to be a cutting of the wave coming out from Misha in the meantime. They'll get the tower in time, actually, in fairness.
They're going to get the tower for sure. Maybe even...
They actually could with the Strafe. They can do this. They can get rid of the melee racks.
Go.
Alrighty. People will still be questioning Seneco's decisions there. And also Chew.
It's a Soul Ring, man. Come on, not Ring of Health.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. We can't be cheap. There's no being cheap. Okay.
Yeah.
You want that soul? You want that ring that makes it go pop, okay? And that's what a Soul Ring does. So it makes sense. Blizzy. This is next to a shrine, though. They're gonna commit. Triggers the shrine. There's gonna be a ball lining in. There's the vortex control, but they're scared immediately away by Suneko.
There's Haunt ready and waiting, man. They didn't even tickle this Neko.
Yeah, he's not even feeling it.
HP. Top lane, Misha, hello?
Uh-oh. Misha, he tried to go for a push, gonna use the immediate hammer, but Crystallize will just sidestep it and walk straight back in. The charge from Spirit Breaker will not help at all. And while that's happening, actually in the bot lane, they run down Nyx. Alright. Wanted to thank him for the recent jewelry pickup. Does so with a nice impale to the face. This is the life of a Storm Spirit in a Nyx game, though. Oh, RTW. This is the life of RTW too. They call GG. They're done.
Over.
They give up already. All right, NaVi 2-0, convincing wins over the Espada. And I mean, you know, people were wondering how this new roster of NaVi would be. Keep in mind, Espada were one of the favorites for the TI qualifiers, and they did very well.